All fans are anxious for December to see the second season. But in the meantime, we can enjoy some theories and explanations to learn more about the details of this incredible series. Besides the plot and the love story, one of the fascinating things about this series is the powers of the wizards and all that magic and witchcraft that make the story a mystical and very interesting one. Sometimes it is difficult to understand how the powers of the wizards work and how they manage to master those powers. For that reason today, I'm going to talk about all the powers explained. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you will be among the first to see our content. Let's start by explaining the most basic power. Jitsu. It is the first level that a magician must master. All mages must go through the first step to have incredible power. Naksu explains that the first stage is called Jitsu. When Mu-Deok begins to train Jang-wook, she explains the steps, starting with Jitsu. She explains, the first thing is Jitsu, which is the ability to gather the energy of water. It is the main step that all magicians must learn, as they draw their energy from within themselves and from the water. All magicians have the inherent ability to master Jitsu whenever the door to their power is opened. Then there is the Ryusu. This allows a mage to draw energy from a flow of water. The main weapon of the mages in the series is the sword. But the only way to draw the sword is by using the Ryusu. Mu-Deok explains that the Ryusu is the ability to draw energy from the flow of water. This allows a mage to emit energy from the body, but only if he can control the energy from within through skill and breathing techniques. We saw how Jang-wook gets stuck in the Ryusu domain. By having his gate sealed for so long, his power manifests beyond his control and accumulates in his right arm. Although he was able to draw the sword, his energy was too great and he acted on his own. During his training, a gene artifact weighed on his arm and controlled his energy. But as Jang-wook goes to fight the prince, Mu-Deok realizes that one way to ensure his survival and help him master the Ryusu is to learn Tansu. But Tansu can only be achieved if the magician knows Chizu. Tansu is not a level, but a type of swordplay that not many mages can master. Naksu is famous for Tansu. Naksu used Tansu for fighting. Tansu is a style of swordplay that only the best mages can try to practice. Just like you can shake water, you can shake your energy with your sword. Even a single move could be enough to end your life. Using the Ryusu, a mage can harness his power to cut through a single drop of water with his sword, delivering a fatal blow of energy. Now let's talk about the Chizu. This is one of the most difficult stages to master. The final stage that most mages cannot master is Chizu. In the series, not many well-trained mages have mastered it. Aside from the main mages, Joel is one of the only young mages to have mastered Chizu, besides Naksu. Mu-Deok explains that Chizu is the ability to control the energy of the atmosphere. This step is attainable once the mage masters Ryusu, but it still takes years to learn. Even Park Jin admits that it took him more than a decade to master it. The part to remember about Chizu is that a magician can manipulate the atmosphere and water. It is one of the reasons why you can get the Tansu, as a mage can manifest water droplets. We saw that Jang-wook becomes the only magician in history to get the Chizu in a short time. With the help of Master Lee and his fishing technique, Jang-wook masters the Chizu and catches a goldfish. Master Lee explains that the fish is a body of water formed by the energy of the lake. Only Chizu masters and above who have the ability to control the water can catch it. Master Lee thought that this energy flows between the heavens and the earth, but he discovered that it is only water and that the essence of the energy is water. Now I want to explain the most difficult one. Wansu. It is a stage related to the Alchemy of Souls. It is a mystical element and a level that almost no magician has been able to master. Wansu is considered dark magic and mastered by Jang Gang. This stage is practically forbidden, as it is used for Alchemy of Souls. It is the ability to change a soul into another human body. Wansu is also the ability to turn water into fire and vice versa. Wansu is directly related to the ice stone. Mastering the Wansu allows the mage to manipulate the stone to create the black powder that is used to change souls. Recall that Master Lee became a soul shifter because he used the Wansu. Master Lee achieved that level because he meditated for 100 days. Those who use the Wansu to change souls do not become savages. On the other hand, we have the power of the ice stone, although of course this is not a power that magicians learn, but I want to include it because it is one of the main themes Alchemy of Soul. First of all, it is important to mention that if you use spheres produced by the black dust of the ice stone to change the soul, if you become wild and you can petrify. Unlike when you shift the soul using the Wansu, you don't become wild. We know that the ice stone is not limited in shape, size, or place. It can be water, fire, or wind. So practically, the ice stone is composed of a model based on the 4 elements of the earth, water, earth, air, and fire, although of course in the explanation there is no mention of earth. We also know that no one can truly possess the ice stone, they only use its power. So with this we can infer that the ice stone can be anywhere where there is water, air, or fire. In other words, the ice stone appears when you do a type of ritual or a summoning so that it appears in a way that we can see it. It seems to me that not everyone can summon the ice stone, it is understood that only special or powerful people can do it. Another explanation they presented was that the ice stone has overflowing power and means you can't control how much you use. We have seen this throughout the series. We have seen that the ice stone can give you power, but at the same time it can bring destruction, because it is such a strong power that it is very difficult to control. One of the things that the ice stone can also give you is immortality. Jin-Moo commented that this is one of the reasons why he wants to have it, besides resurrecting the dead, as they did with Buyeon when she was in her mother's womb. So of all the powers mentioned, the greatest power would be the power to wield the ice stone. Something very curious is that apparently, so far no one has known how to handle it well. Because of the consequences of the ice stone, we know that Buyeon is powerful and priestess, and she herself is talking about how the power of the ice stone is almost uncontrollable. So we could conclude that the one who knows how to control the ice stone would be the most powerful character in the series. So it would be between Nak-soo and Jang-wook, because Nak-soo never used the ice stone powers out of love for Jang-wook, so we don't know if she can handle it. However, it may be that Jang-wook will use the ice stone powers in the 2nd season and know how to handle them. So even though we thought Buyeon was very powerful, it may be that the most powerful one is Jang-wook and he can prove it in this 2nd season. Of all these powers, which one is your favorite power? Leave your comment here so we can read it. If you like this video, like it and share it with your friends.